Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Review UK. My name is Michael Jamieson and today we're doing a very special video because I'm going to have a look at the films that I saw in 2015. We collect all our tickets so I can unpin this and see just what we saw and maybe say a few words about each of them. I don't think I'm going to review them. I'll do a full review or even a score. Let's see if I can actually get them opened first. This might be annoying to get off actually. Shall we just leave them pinned in and just look at them all? Yeah, let's do that. Right, I would like to go in kind of the correct order, so chronological order. On the 8th of January I saw Birdman. Birdman was absolutely tremendous. Michael Keaton was fantastic in it, really. Well, obviously it had a lot of Oscar buzz around it, and did he actually win an Oscar for it? He might have done. I don't remember, but it was superb. I absolutely loved it. Just tremendous. That the film was like almost, well, shot as if it was one long continuous shot, which was like a unique gimmick, but it definitely worked. It was really good. It didn't detract from the experience as gimmicks often do, and I really enjoyed it. Fantastic film. Next up we had £11.20 it cost. Kingsman: The Secret Service. That was on the 29th of January. Such a fun movie, such a fun movie. I love the films based on Mark Millar's comics. I love Mark Millar's comics themselves. But The Kingsman was just brilliant. It had the extended cast was superb, just people who pop up in things. I think his name is Jack Davenport. I was really happy to see him in the film. The chick with no legs, whose actor's name I don't know, who's just been cast as the Mummy, I think. She was brilliant, sexy and evil. So that's good. And yeah, just the whole cast was brilliant. Some unknowns in there that I still don't know the names of, but it was just a huge amount of fun. Very, very, very entertaining. So clearly 2015 got off to a great start. Right, on the 6th of February we saw, oh god, Jupiter Ascending. That was nearly a year ago. Jesus Christ. I saw it at 10:40 PM. There, 10:40. I never ever ever fall asleep in films. But I really struggled during this one. I mean, obviously my fault, the fact that I saw it at 11 PM and I wasn't overly excited for it. I've seen films at midnight before, but these are films that I'm absolutely buzzed and pumping for. And this is borderline the same time really, 11 o'clock. And yeah, I really struggled to stay awake. So I actually pretty much hallucinated during the film, I think. I don't know what was real and what wasn't. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it, but it might be my own fault because of the time that I saw it. So I won't be rushing to the cinema to see a film at 10:40 PM again. Right, next was on the 14th of February. We saw Big Hero 6. Really loved it. A great Disney film. Very fun. It had a real emotional core at its heart. Pun. Yeah, and I just loved it. Really great characters, great action, and yeah, as I say, really emotional. Oh, next one we saw was at Cineworld. It was on the 26th of February from what I can see. And it was, I can't actually see. Fellows? Damn, I can't actually see what film this is. It's faded. Jealous. Can you make what that says out? I can't see it. Unfortunately, we might need to skip it because I don't know what that is. Cineworld. Next up was the 10th of April. That was a bit of a gap before we saw a film. This Fast and Furious 7. Yeah, emotional because obviously it had the overhanging fact that Paul Walker died during filming. So it did have an emotional twang to it. But it was a really entertaining movie. Really enjoyed it. I've really thoroughly been enthralled by the adaptations of, or the evolution, I suppose, of Fast and Furious moving into a car film, into a full-out action film, OTT action film. It's kind of almost its own genre now. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Good stuff. Then the 10th of April, we saw Avengers: Age of Ultron, 12:01 AM on that midnight show in Flex. Probably my favourite film of the year. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely adored it. I absolutely adored it. I adored everything about it. The action, characters, design, CGI. Yeah, there's nothing to say about it. I just adored it. Adored it. Adorable. Then the 24th of April, well, we saw Avengers again. That was in IMAX. Then the 6th of May, we saw Unfriended. Jordan and I saw Unfriended. Jordan from Do Good Films. Jordan Doogid from Do Good Films. saw that movie. Go subscribe to his channel because it's fantastic. Yeah, Unfriended. It was a very unique idea for a horror film, setting the entire thing basically on Skype, I suppose. So you only ever see the actual screens of the characters and what they're doing. But yeah, really enjoyed it, surprisingly. Has its fair share of ropey, corny, cheesy acting, but it's a good horror film. Not a masterpiece of horror, but I love the horror genre, and without these kind of films, these dodgy, corny kind of horror films, I think the world would be a darker place. Then on the 10th of June, we saw Jurassic World. Loved it. Great action, great designs. Really liked the actual concept of Jurassic Park being a fully fledged theme park now with very similar attractions to Disney World. It had an interesting sub-commentary or social commentary with shops like Pandora and Starbucks being at Jurassic World. The over-commercialism of the world. So that was interesting. But yeah, good actors. Ty Simpkins is a good child actor, I feel. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh, speaking of Ty Simpkins, the next film we saw was on the 16th of June, and it was Insidious Part 3. I know that Ty Simpkins isn't actually in it. He's in number 2 and number 1, but still links in. Insidious Chapter 3. Surprisingly good. Do you know what? I'm not sure if I even remember it. I do remember the kind of the main protagonist. Antagonist. I remember. And I can't remember if I'm remembering my friend's opinion who said he really liked it, and then does that mean I really like it? I'm sure I did like it. I don't think it blew me away. I think I thought it was on par with Part 2, so keep them coming, that's what I say. It's weird, these kind of spring horror film section. 17th of July was the next one, which was Ant-Man. Wow, that was that long ago, half a year. Blimey. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it again. Excellent Marvel movie. Paul Rudd fits into the Marvel universe so brilliantly. He's got the right amount of sass and spunk and humour that fits in so well with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Marvel Universe in general, really. And yeah, great extended cast. Evangeline Lilly is brilliant in it. Loved her. Very, again, spunky and sassy. And Michael Douglas, bloody hell, acting royalty in a Marvel film. I mean, not that Thor and the likes didn't have their own fair share of tremendous actors, but there we go. 20th of July, Ant-Man again. 6th of August was, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I friggin' adored it. Absolutely loved it. It was an action film that was just over the top, incredible, spy, amazing, epic lads. Fantastic. Really, really enjoyed it. I really do actually quite like Tom Cruise. And yeah, the film was unbearably enjoyable. Then the 12th of August, Fantastic Four, absolute, complete and utter dog shit. 24th of August, Screen Unseen. That would have been, I think that was Me, Earl and the Dying Girl. I think that was the first Screen Unseen that I saw. Incredibly emotional. Heavy, very heavy, enjoyable, and yeah, great message. Sad, happy, uplifting, down, pushing. Yeah, just actually a must-see, genuine must-see. One of the most emotional films I've ever seen. Cried multiple times. Had actual tears of crying sadness running down my face, which doesn't happen all too often with movies. Next up, I don't want to forget, I'm actually going to say one now because I don't think I got the ticket for it. Sicario, which we saw around this time-ish. May have been slightly later in the year. But yeah, brilliant. Went up to London to see it in a special preview advance screening that the what are they called? People did. Actually, that reminds me of another one. But Sicario is brilliant. An amazing cartel movie. Drugs, violence, incredible acting, great. Just really felt like a really high quality film. Kind of everything about it, including sound design and direction. All of that kind of thing was awesome. So another advanced screening by Den of Geek, that was it, was The Visit with a Q&A with M. Night Shyamalan. Loved it, loved The Visit. Really weird film actually because it blends the horror genre and the comedy genre. Like it wasn't like silly parody like Scary Movie. It was literally two different genres converging, comedy and horror. So it was genuinely funny. We genuinely laughed out quite a lot, but also very, very terrifying in places. So this one was Inside Out on the 29th of August. Inside Out was brilliant. Such an emotional Disney Pixar movie. Pixar films always are, I suppose. But yeah, it's brilliant. One of my most preferred Pixar films, actually. That Bing Bong, or whatever his name is, Bing Bang Bongo, Bing 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 Bing. When he does what he does, Jesus. 20th of October, Screen Unseen again. Not gonna lie, I can't remember what it was. I don't think it was Black Mass. It might have been Black Mass. Maybe it was Black Mass. Might have been Black Mass. Black Mass. Yeah, we'll say it was Black Mass. Black Mass, awesome. Johnny Depp is really good in it. Edgecombe, Brad Edgecombe. One of the second actors' names is Edgecombe, I think, and he was tremendous in it as well. Benedict Cumberbatch is in it for like 2 scenes and delivers a good performance as you would expect from him. But yeah, another really awesome film, gangster film through and through. I'm not all that au fait, O-P-H-A-I-T-Y-E-Z, with the gangster genre, but I really enjoyed this movie, so tremendous and terrifying performances. Next up, wow, we're getting really, really recent now, the 19th of November, Mockingjay Part 2. An excellent end to the Hunger Games series. I really enjoyed it. Jennifer Lawrence commands the screen, and the action set pieces were brilliant. It was different enough from the other movies to kind of make it very enjoyable and unpredictable, in my opinion. And yeah, again, great extended cast. Just really enjoyed the whole series. Looks like there's just 2 left here. So the 14th of December we had Odeon's Screen Unseen, so that would have been Room. Room was absolutely remarkable. A genuinely remarkable movie about some captives that find their way out. And it's so emotional and tugs at your heartstrings, and it really interestingly highlights the difficulties of life, both in a terrible situation that no one would ever want to be in, a living nightmare, but also terrible situations in our day-to-day life, which we almost can't complain about because we have it so good compared to what some people have it like. But yeah, must see. Another must-see movie. I'm not even sure if it's out yet, so when it comes out, definitely go check it out. And then the last one is The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I've reviewed the film. I thought it was tremendous, absolutely incredible. My favourite Star Wars film. I loved everything about it. The new characters are awesome. I love their relationships and their chemistries. And it felt like a really great kind of homage to the older films, with up-to-date CGI, but also plenty of practical effects that made it feel authentic and absolutely tremendous. The film that many Star Wars fans have been waiting for over 2 centuries. Not 2 centuries though, is it? It's 2 decades. The prequel trilogy didn't hit the mark for a lot of people. I don't hate them. I hate the first one, absolutely detest the first one. Probably the worst film I've ever seen, actually. But I think the other 2 have some redeeming features. But when you compare them to The Force Awakens, it really does highlight kind of how bad they are. But yeah, loved it. Love. So look, it's been a really good year for films. I don't actually think this is all the films I've seen. I'm sure I've missed some. But there we have it, guys. That was my look back on 2015 in film. Here's to the next year. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos.
Birdman was absolutely the over commercialism. Many Star Wars fans have been waiting for over 2 centuries. Not 2 centuries though, is it? It's 2 decades.